Not sure if I'm saying that right. Lag BaOmer include holding Jewish weddings. It's the one day during the Omer when Jewish law permits them, lighting bonfires, and getting haircuts. Huh. Why do we celebrate? There are a few explanations for why we celebrate Lag BaOmer, but none is definitive. The Omer is a time of semi-mourning when weddings and other celebrations are forbidden, and as a sign of grief, observant Jews do not cut their hair. Anthropologists say that many peoples have similar periods of restraint in the early spring to symbolize their concerns about the growth of their crops. But most often, cited explanation for the Jewish practice comes from Talmud, which tells us that during this season, a plague killed thousands of Rabbi Akiva's students because they did not treat one another respectfully. Wow. The mourning behavior is presumably in memory of those students and their severe punishment. And it goes on. Wow, I'm glad I looked that up. So there you go. It is Lag BaOmer Day. Jewish holiday. So get your haircuts and your weddings. Alright, let's see, where was I? I was drawing these rocks. The good thing about rocks is nobody's going to tell you that your rock is wrong. They'll be able to know if it's wrong, but they won't be able to tell you, hey, that rock doesn't look like all the other rocks I've seen. Because all rocks are different. So, same thing with landscapes. You can get away with drawing a sunset differently than everybody else's sunset because all sunsets are different. Let's draw a bush in front of a tuft of grass. Tuft. Who came up with that word, tuft? Let's see. So let's make these lines. I can't make a parallel. I can't make a tuft of grass that doesn't obey these lines. Alright, so what's next? How about another rock? I'd rather draw grass than rocks. I don't know why. Still haven't got down the rock. Getting a little crowded over there with all those tufts of grass. And then there's a lot of pebbles. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, BRB. Be right back. Okay. I think it's doing all right. I think it's okay. It's gonna be all right, right? Everything's gonna be all right. No woman, no cry. Let's make some bricks here. Gotta make a jagged lines because he's... So one of the things I learned from my research is that, so Jesus was a carpenter, is what they say in the New Testament, but the word carpenter really meant mason, working with not just wood, but stones as well. So he was a mason and a stone cutter. Well, excuse me, a carpenter and a stone cutter. So he would have worked on both wood and rocks, stones, right? Also, they didn't have the kind of tools that we have today. They didn't have circular saws for making perfect beams, perfect 2x4 beams, right? They used hand tools. So one thing when I was researching the how they would make crosses, the cross was made out of, most likely made out of pine. So that's what I used to draw the cross beam of Jesus on the cross. Looked up a plank of pine. All right, let's make some more tufts. The word of the day is tuft. I think that looks a little too uniform. This is not a... I don't want these to look like they were cultivated, like they were... Tell you what, let's erase one of these. I'm going to have to erase the ink layer. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Because I'm going to reuse this background. For other panels. I have not been plugged in this entire time. There we go. Now we got the power. So I'm going to make these look jagged by stopping and starting my... It does look better than it was before. Still not completely sold on those rocks. Okay, it does look better than before. What is next? I got some plant life going on here at the bottom. Large plant life.